So what you can see, I'm laying down the encapsulation product in front of the machine. And then as I'm going over it, the pad is scrubbing the chemistry as well as extracting, pulling up into the pad as I'm passing along. So I'm going to go over it a few times. And then follow it up with another dry pad, a more of a cotton pad, which is very absorbent. These tighter areas, they almost need a bit of, kind of cut in all the corners. Then it gives you the ability to turn around instead of going back and forth. But you do whatever you got to do. Now it's kind of set up, I can go back and forth. So this is a program that I provide to all of our property management companies, strata management companies that have multi-unit dwellings in them, so all the common hallways. And it keeps, we either do a yearly hot water extraction program, and then quarterly we come in and do all the spot cleaning or just run up and down the hallways, do a maintenance on them, make sure they're all cleaned up. Keeps the building looking really nice, presentable for either investors that are coming in to purchase a unit, a condo, or maybe visitors coming in to the owners who own units in the building. Because you want to be proud of your building and where you live. And if there's a bunch of spots and spills all over the place, you kind of you bring your friends or your family in and they say, "Oh, don't mind the spots. We're gonna get it cleaned," or they make comments about, "Oh, that's so terrible that people don't clean up after themselves." And then you got to explain, "Yeah, you're right." But if you're on a maintenance program for carpet cleaning, then we take care of that for you, so that it looks beautiful every time you walk up and down the hallways. It's great for investors because they see that the building is cared for. It's a cost, absolutely. It's a cost involved with taking care of the carpet maintenance or tile and grout maintenance. But this is a multi-million-dollar building, so why not spend a few $1,000s a year and have it maintained the proper way? And that's what we do for all of our property managers and strata managers, the strata councils. We present options for them for the carpet cleaning programs, and they can choose whether they want to just do it once a year, and then we also offer packages of quarterly maintenance program like what we're doing right now, or they can do it where they call us in whenever there's spots that show up, and that gets pretty expensive because you charge every time you come out. So it gets fairly expensive on the call outs and it's usually an emergency call out because, oh no, we spilled something or our dog had an accident. So we hurry out and make sure it's all cleaned up for them. But that can get costly because it's an emergency call out to come and clean carpets. I know it doesn't sound like an emergency, but it's considered an emergency call out. So that can get costly if it happens 5, 6, 7, 8 times a year. But we include that call out with our maintenance programs. So every time a spot or a few spots happen, we come out and take care of that. No charge. Well, there's a charge because it's built into our maintenance programs. So what I'm doing now is I've used this pad up. I feel that it's loaded up enough with soil that I'm going to put a new pad on. Nice, fresh, clean pad. And what I'll do is I just want to get it. See, I'll just hit that a little bit with the product because I don't want to just start the machine on a dry pad because it's a little tough on the motors. You don't want to have a dry start with them. See, and that's what also happens too, right? You can start tripping breakers, which I did. Then they're going to have to let me know where the electrical room is. HD14, and a lot of these buildings have HD14. They've got a little code on it where it assigns the breaker to that number. See, and this is on a different breaker. I can tell because the number's different on the switch cover. This should work. Oh, wow. There we go. Look at that. So now I'm just doing another extraction with this clean pad. This was really, there's a lot of spots right in through here. And I can see that it's pulling up some more. Actually, the fibers are really starting to brighten up. Beautiful. Yeah, they turn out really nice. But I think that this is a really good thing to know for the property managers and ones who don't really understand what this type of method is. They think that you're just swirling all the soil right into the carpet, but that's actually not true. This technology has come so far with the chemistry and the encapsulation world. Low moisture cleaning has really changed tremendously in the last 5 or 6 years, where it's the method of choice for a lot of manufacturers for carpets. They want to see a certain type of method done to maintain the warranty of the carpets. So they usually have a combination of hot water extraction with, you've got to make sure that you use the proper cleaning chemistry when you're doing that. So everything to uphold the manufacturer's warranty is stipulated by the carpet mills so that you can keep having the longest wear and tear, the longevity of that carpet. So they want to make sure that it's cared for properly and the right chemistry is being used. And we want to make sure that we follow those guidelines and keep up to date with the newest technology that comes out with carpet maintenance programs and upholding the carpet manufacturers' warranty. And that's what we make sure we do. That's why we take schooling. We make sure that we're trained and certified with the IICRC to make sure that we abide by their rules and guidelines of how to properly clean carpets, clean upholstery, clean tile and grout, clean natural stone. So we want to make sure that all of our technicians are trained and certified so that we're doing the best possible job that we're being hired for. Because customers are paying a lot of money to do this, to do this type of service, to have this type of service. And if we're not trained in what we do, then we're doing a disservice to our clients. And that's not the way to run a business, I feel. So having multiple types of cleaning methods is mandatory these days. I feel like either hot water extraction, low moisture cleaning like what we're doing today. So you want to be able to combine different types of methods, dual method type of cleaning, to correct whatever issue you come into, whatever carpet you're doing, whether commercial glue down carpet, which is what we're doing, so commercial glue down, or if you got cut tile, Berbers in residential areas. So there's different types of cleaning that work really well for different types of fibers. And I know some people will get into the back and forth of, all you need is truck mount. That's the only way to clean, to do a proper cleaning. And for many decades, that truly was the standard of care for carpet cleaning. But like with everything, things evolve and technology evolves. Just like the phone, right? If you're a decade ago, could you imagine compared to what we have today on our phones? So if you don't get with the technology, you kind of get left behind with certain things. And some people don't care, right? That's just the nature of what it is. But as a service provider, we care tremendously with the advancements that are made with technology, because we rely heavily on our knowledge, how we've cleaned. I've been cleaning for 25 plus years. So I need to evolve. If I was still doing the same thing that I used to do 25 years ago, I don't think I'd be in business. Or I'd be still putting out the same issues that I was putting out that long ago. Because even the chemistry, or not the chemistry, the types of materials that are being constructed with the fibers are totally different materials in the construction of the carpet. So what you did 10 years ago is different than what you're doing right now. The types of fibers that we're coming into, how they react with spots and spills and acid dyes and alkaline dyes. So you gotta make sure that you're keeping up with the technology, because construction of materials are changing. And what you used 10 years ago is not the same thing you're using today. I think this is turning out really nice. Those spots by the elevator turned out beautiful. They're gone. They're in these pads. So I extracted those I'll show a picture right now of what this looked like before. But you can see I don't like, see, these are square tiles, right? They're 2 foot by 2 foot tiles, carpet tiles. And when they go to replace them, you gotta watch that, because they have a direction of where the fiber is constructed. Some go this way, some go this way, some go the opposite way. But just to spin that carpet around, see that? I don't understand. Just turn the carpet around, then glue it, and you'd have a uniform look instead of a flash of the fibers going the other way. Just a thought. I'm going to the next floor.